Welcome all to Online Forever.
Woo!
Okay, hey.
Smash the like, smash the subscribe. We release weekly, and we would appreciate a comment as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
please have a discourse in the comments.
Right.
We read them religiously.
Yeah, fight each other. We're all just serfs in this techno-feudalist society.
So true, babe.
Yes, it's some surf on surf violence in the comments. That's what I would like to see.
And that's spelled SERF,
Right.
For the flounders.
Unless you're a lord, in which case, hit my DMs, please.
Are you sure you want to post that? It's gonna be online forever.
Which team would you, if you had to choose to join an Overlord team?
Ooh.
We have Amazon, Apple, Meta. Microsoft is long gone.
Dude, I need to tell you something about Microsoft. This is insane. I just learned this moments ago.
Okay, on the stairs.
Are you familiar with 3 Mile Island? Does that ring a bell for you? All right, it's time for the history segment. It's time to go back to a public school.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 Mile Island is the site of the worst nuclear meltdown in U.S. history. It's like really the only. It's like our Chernobyl, basically. It wasn't quite as bad, but you will find it very interesting.
You know, I love Chernobyl.
So yeah, we had like a little baby Chernobyl here. It wasn't as bad as Chernobyl, but it wasn't good. It was a bad look. It was a bad look for nuclear energy, and it was a bad look for the United States of America. Anyway, so they shut down that island. Only one of the reactors melted down, but still, you know, I mean, the PR was not. It wasn't happening anymore. But that happened so long ago that people have kind of forgot. And now the Gen Zers are like, wait, what if we like love nuclear energy again? And now Microsoft is acquiring the entire island and reopening this massive nuclear power plant to fuel their AI like revolution, basically. Because like the US is like in a big AI war with the rest of the world, like trying to be number one, right?
Right.
And basically this island has enough power on it to power 850,000 homes. And that's just what they're wanting for the beginning of the AI revolution. Yeah, dude, it's so crazy. We're about to be like paying like $8,000 to air condition our home, but we're gonna have like sick Snapchat filters.
If someone is a millionaire and they're into freaky shit, the shit that they're into,
They don't even see it as gay anymore.
No. It's
You know?
it's beyond.
Yeah, it's just a power thing.
Yeah. These rich men, let me tell you, and from some personal experience, they don't even want to girls anymore. Okay, they want to boys. Boring. Because when you're rich and you can any hot girl you want, no matter what, that lasts about a week, and then they're like, let's get down to what I'm really into, boys. And then they a lot of boys, and they want to see girls boys and just
Well, first I feel like it's women, and then it's men, and then it's like girls, and then it's like boys, and then it's like dogs.
Right.
I feel like that's the scheme.
Snakes is the final boss. You take the teeth out and it's just like a crazy flashlight. Oh, and that's the truth.
You know why feet are the ultimate indicators of body language?
Why?
Because they're so far away from your brain, you don't got enough control over them. So they're a tell. You know what I'm saying? Here's a pro tip. You want to know if someone's interested in you? When you're talking to them, you're standing up, look at where their feet are pointing, okay? Wherever your feet are pointing, that's where you want to run to. So if they're pointed at you, they're interested. If they're pointed at the door, they're not.
What if they're complete turnout?
What if they're facing away from each other? That means they have to pee their pants.
Oh my God. And if you've ever looked down on the toes of a man you're pleasuring, you'll find out everything you need to know. You know what I'm saying? Their toes are like zippering in on each other sometimes. I'm like, how is this happening? Why are our bones breaking? What is going on?
Feet holding hands with each other.
Literally, it's like, I thought you were standing. How is this happening? Oh, man, feet. So decrepit looking sometimes. The toes are...
They're gnarled.
They are. They're like, the toes are like fully bent like this sometimes. But I love them.
Oh my God, the feet and the substance. It's throwing me back. You remember when she's in the shower and it pans down to her feet? when she's like growing
and she's like
older,
half.
and all of her toes are like fused together.
Oof, amazing movie. If you guys have seen The Substance, please start a little convo down in the comments because that one did a number on me. Me and Sidney and Spencer all went to go see it separately at separate theaters.
Same night.
Same time.
Texting each other during the movie. And that's on Introversion. We had a great time at karaoke recently.
Oh my God. Yes, we did. Little Miss Thang over here with them bottom bitties out sang Picture by Kid Rock.
Well, first I sang The Bad Touch. And I opened us up,
I'm so surprised you didn't go with Evanescence.
I need to test that alone in my car and make sure I have the range.
Well, you tested it at the open mic the other day.
I do test
open
that
comedy
one
mic,
line.
not music mic, and that shit implored my soul.
That line I know I have. I think I sang that on this podcast.
Hit it again.
My Immortal is really where I want to shine, though.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, so what was the first song that you sang?
It was Sweat, Baby, Sweat,
Oh.
Baby, Sex is a Texas Drop Me.
Okay.
And You. I can't stop once I start. It's really hard.
Yeah, that's hard. That's what the brain does.
I learned a lot about breath control on that one, which I've been working up to, and I didn't nail it, but I think I did better than probably 95. I was probably 95th percentile on that song. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
For sure.
you killed it.
Thanks.
Everyone was like, "Oh, damn, it's Animal Planet." That shit was crazy.
My mom was like, "Oh, what'd you sing for karaoke?" And I start singing that song to her. She's like, "I don't know that one."
Oh. She does though. She playing it cool. She wrote that one.
She knows Sheryl Crow for sure. So I go first, and then Elise sang something magical that
Magical.
I wasn't familiar with, but
Magical.
she was probably the most talented, I would say, amongst us.
I mean, yeah.
It's kind of hard to even pretend
Mm-hmm.
like it was
Yeah.
one of us because she was really nailing it.
Yeah.
And I was a little jealous. And then you sang.
I believe in a thing called Love by the
Was
Darkness.
that your first one? Yeah, that was.
I believe so.
fire. That was
I believe so.
fire.
And I do believe in a thing called love. Yeah, the MC was like, she might need a little help with this one. And then I started, she's like, oh, no, she good.
No, literally, she was like, "Girl, don't worry, I got you on backups." You were like, "I'm fine. I got this one in the bag."
And I really do. That's like, I think it's just because I've done it so often in karaoke. And it's like one of my favorite songs of all time. I just remember like in elementary school watching MTV before school and that music video coming on every morning. And then you sang, what was your next one?
We sang, I called her on the phone and she touched herself.
One more time.
I don't know what I want.
Internet. Yeah, we sang everything. We sang Wow, I Can Get Sexual Too by Say Anything.
Yeah, it was a banger. And little Peepin' Tom in the bar was just...
Baldy?
Admiring all of our choices.
Baldy kept on trying to come in and he said, the tallest, strongest looking one is the one I'm going to go for. You. I'm like,
Big mistake.
huge.
Yeah,
Huge.
so I go up. I'm like, who wants to sing Picture by Kid Rock and Sheryl Crow with me? No one? Wow, devastating. Wait, I can do this myself because I am my own man.
Right.
So I go up there. I'm hitting both motherfucking parts.
Perfectly.
And OJ later tells me that the bald man, shout out to my bald man out there.
I know, we love you, but not
Yeah.
that we didn't love this one.
No, it's
but-
not because he was bald. That was just
No, it's just an identifier.
descriptive.
Yeah.
But I guess you can probably tell us better. But you told me he was coming up to you being like, "Put me in, coach. Should I go?"
Yeah. He comes up to me because he knows that I'm the one to go to.
You're my keeper.
Right. He's like, listen, boss, does she need some help? And I said, she never needs help. And he's like, you sure? Because I can do the male part. And I was like, male part? No, I didn't say that. But I was like, no, she good. And he was like, I don't know. He backs it up on there,
Ignores
takes
your
the mic
advice.
from you, and starts singing the male part. And you're sitting there. I got pictures on it on disposable camera of you being like,
Not wanting to give up the mic. I'm like, oh.
I know. There's 4 hands on one mic. It's basically towards you.
And he ruined the harmony.
Oh, yeah.
Which, it's hard to harmonize.
Mhm.
I'll give him that. But
Mhm.
he took it to a place that it wasn't supposed to go.
Right. Yeah.
And,
I'm surprised no one booed him. The only reason no one booed him is because they were like, she might think we're booing her. And they didn't want to do that. But yeah, great song. great song. Amazing work, dude.
Thank you. I was feeling
Legendary.
it. I've listened to that song probably 500 songs since that night. 500 times since that night. I love that song.
Bro. The last song I did was the worst one of my performance.
Oh, Amy Winehouse?
Oh my God, I sang 4?
Wait, what were you thinking?
The Nickelback.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Amy Winehouse. Okay, that one was fine. I did as best as I could for her. But the last one, Hero by Chad Kroeger. It's a Spider-Man original, but yeah, I hit that one. Not my best work because at that point I already got to that place pretty drunk. I don't know if you guys could tell, and then by the end it was like, whoa, doggy. And that's a song you need to be a little bit sober for, just to get the heart.
You'd be drunker. I guess if you get too drunk, it's kind of giving like divorced dad for that one for sure.
Which can work, but not when you're like browning out.
So then we leave.
We left.
We get a little snacky, and then we're
Shout out Five Guys. Or was it In-N-Out?
It was In-N-Out.
Okay.
Yeah. And I wasn't impressed by the fries, which is all I got. The burger was amazing. The animal fries were good. The regular fries, like they could have cooked a little longer, but then we were driving
in sport
mode. In sport mode. I was in sport mode. I'm out of control.
You had like one drink that night.
Yeah, I was not drunk, which is why I was so confident when I egregiously ran the absolute hell out of a red light with the homies. What was I supposed to do? Stop. Nah, baby, the sport mode took over.
Right. As it should.
Apparently a cop had been already following me for a while, according to him.
Yeah,
whatever.
He's like, I've been trailing you for 5 miles. Like, okay, stalker.
Literally, you're obsessed with me. So I get pulled over. I don't know why. I wasn't nervous at all. Probably because I'm white. And this is the state of America. Yeah, so he basically... This cop looked good. He looked like he I'm sorry, but he had a beautiful face. I was like, you had a failed acting career, and that's why we're here.
Wait, the one that came over to my side was sexy as hell.
No, he was not, girl.
Oh.
Doc Ock? No, he was not sexy.
What?
You were drunk, and you said out loud, these cops are sexy, huh? I was like, oh my God.
And that's why you didn't get a ticket.
No.
Me and cops, it doesn't... Something is off there, but it never goes wrong I can't like pretend to, but you know what I did do when you were getting pulled over? I was like, cause I have this shit ingrained in my head, right? And this is helpful information for everyone out there. You're getting pulled over, car off, keys on the dashboard, glove department open, registration on the dash. Like some people get nervous and they don't like turn the car off and the music's still on or whatever. Like you got to turn the car off, windows down, keys out, like so they know right away that you're not going to book it and that you're ready to be subservient.
This is coming from two women who have been pulled over an astronomical number of times.
So many times.
Anyway, I'm playing it chill. Our producer Angelito's in the back seat. God bless him. He does look a little Mexican. So he has had guns pulled on him by cops before. And he was just like, what is going on? Why are these cops so chill? And we said, this is that white lady treatment, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway. So the cop is like, he's basically like, are you trying to get somewhere? Like, why are you going so fast? And I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not going anywhere. And he was like, wow, usually I respect people more when they have a reason that they're going so fast. But with you telling me the truth, for some reason, it's making me respect you even more. I was like, what, doggy?
Wow, you never hear that.
Crazy.
Wow, I have such a different memory of this. I wonder why.
Yeah, so then his bro comes up, comes over to OJ's side of the car. Girl, you had true diarrhea of the mouth, is how I would describe it.
Really?
Yes.
What was I saying?
Girl,
I just remember
you were just like, chopping it up.
Oh,
chopping it up.
Well, that sounds good.
And then you were like, you look at me and you're like, is it just me or are these cops sexy? And then Elise from the backseat is like, cool it, dude.
It's so crazy because she was just on this podcast, Patreon only, like telling the story of her and I getting seized at the border, and she was like, as soon as the cops came up to your window, I knew we were And then that basically, you had that same feeling, it sounds like. So I'm going to work on that. I'm going to work on that.
Oh, God. Anyway, I did get a ticket for my choices at that red light, and I deserved that.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to pay it, and they told me that they don't process them for like a month and a half.
Love that. Wait, how much was the ticket?
Still don't know. No idea. No idea.
Wow.
Oh, so that was that night.
And then about a week later, what do? We go to our boy Haj.
Oh, DJ Haj.
DJ Haj.
World music.
We went to a silent disco, which if you haven't been, it's like there's a DJ, he's doing his thing. Everyone has headphones. So everyone's off doing their own thing. And this was on the beach. So you're like in the water, but you can't hear when them waves are coming. So it's like, we
both immediately run up to the water. We're like, oh my God. I'm like leaning down. I just get drenched immediately, splashed right in the crotch.
Oh yeah, right in the crotch. Oh my God. And we're having a good time. And I was like, why do I feel leather?
Yeah, I like sense I could hide behind me.
We could feel the hide, and then we could smell it. And then I like looked behind me. There's a man in full leather garb,
immobilized at this ecstatic dance. I thought he was just a beach person, but then I saw he had the headphones on. I'm like, it's not moving your soul at all.
And he looks like a statue. Like he's really like. Not
I start like
moving.
changing out of my bikini at one point because it was a little chilly.
Yeah.
And I'm like sitting on the ground with my headphones on, so I can't hear anything around me. And OJ comes up next to me just like, ah!
Because he's like standing next to her, looking right down into your butt crack. And he can't hear anything because of the headphones. So I'm like clapping in his face like, hello, you want to back it up, honey? And he was like pretending like I'm not like cymbal monkeying at him. And he's like, what? And I'm like, you're a little too close. And he was like, no, don't worry. I'm just looking at her tattoos. And I said, you want to move back a little bit? He was like
so close,
6 inches away from you.
I was like, bro, do you think that guy's just like talking about Leatherman? I was like, do you think he's just like really autistic? And you were like, I think that he's just Leatherman.
I'm like, no, he's looking for an addition to the basement.
You need a new jacket.
He needs a new jacket. Like, why does he have all these beige leather jackets?
Yikes.
Okay. So, Ray, I think that you came in with the energy today, bro.
I think I have a big essay coming up in me that's fermenting right now on the Minions. I'm not gonna lie. I've been thinking a lot, pop culturally speaking, about the significance of the $5 billion industry that is the Minions. So
the Minion-dustry.
The Minion-dustry.
The Minion-dustry. Yeah, yesterday I was like, will you teach me about the Minions on the podcast? Like, tell me about the movie. You're like, I don't know anything about them. I just feel them. I just love them. And
all I know is that they're taking over my brain, and I am a little bit attracted to them, and I can't really make sense of
what movie are they from?
Despicable Me, which I've never seen.
Oh.
I had one day where I felt I felt so schizophrenic because I saw a Minion in its various forms like 5 different times. I was like on a subway, there was a kid with a Minion backpack. I get out of the subway, I look up, there's a Minion balloon like floating above me. I'm like, what's happening?
I'm surprised you don't have a Minion tattoo. It's coming.
You know about.
Oh. Where would that be?
I feel like top of the foot would be very iconic.
For the Minion just peeking out of the sock. I know nothing about Minions, and I've always almost felt an aversion.
Banana.
Which country do you think is the most minioned up? Because Stitch has a chokehold on all of Latin America and Central America. They love Stitch, okay?
Well, that Minion Day of mine was in the Netherlands, so how crazy is that?
That makes sense, honestly.
But the United States is the best country in the world, and I think we can all agree on that, since you asked.
Has someone took over your brain? No, I would agree.
And that's on the algorithm.
Right.
Anyway.
Minions. Down.
The Minion States of America. Okay.
This has been an interesting episode, babes. I think we did a great job.
Yeah, for the full situation, go subscribe.
Right.
Go to that paywall, you little pay piggies, and build that wall.
Again,
build that paywall.
You can climb over that paywall, but legally by paying us. And again, shout out to the tiers. We got our quirked up shorties. We see you. We got the clapped up donkeys.
Clapping and smacking.
And then go ahead, hit him with that tier 3.
We got the ascended up demigods.
The ascended up demigods. Literally, I can see them all just evolving ever since their ascension to the demigod.
All right, our little clapped up donkeys. We love you all, and it's time to bring you out for slaughter.
And on that slaughtering note,
slaughtering us.
we're going offline.
We're offline now.
Are you sure you want to post that?